Yes, friends, I'm back again, and I want us to talk about prayer, and this time round, the need to pray for other people. Now, I love to talk so much about prayer because prayer is an important aspect of our lives, but the enemy will always attack us so that we forsake that particular aspect. One thing I know, prayer controls the spiritual realm. You are able to control what shall happen to your life by prayer. What you have to remember is that if you pray, something will happen. If you don't pray, something will still happen. Now, what happens when you pray? Something good happens. It is in the place of prayer where we are able to revoke curses and evil words spoken against us. Now, while we are busy sleeping, the evil people, those who deal with the dark society, are always awake at special hours to cast spells, to curse, and these curses and spells do manifest in our lives if we fail to arise and pray. Now, I know you are really praying for yourself. Kudos. Congratulations. Keep it up. Now, have you ever wondered about the other person? It could be your neighbor. It could be a sibling. It could be your child. It could be a friend. Have you ever gotten to a place where the Spirit of God is pushing you to pray for other people? Yes, it's important to pray for other people. This is whereby you are able to lift up their needs before God, even if you don't know them exactly, but we are able to ask God to intervene even in their lives. But we have special cases whereby you choose to intercede for those who are sick, you choose to intercede for prisoners, you choose to intercede those who are in addiction, some form of addiction, you choose to also intercede for those who are in some form of sin, and it is causing some trouble or problems around where you are. Now, it's the role of each Christian to arise and take this duty very seriously, because if we choose to sleep and pretend like nothing is happening, of course we will all be affected, because when judgment comes and the effects are unleashed by God, it is not only those who did not pray that will be affected, but will also be affected, because after all, they are our relatives, they are our neighbors, they are our friends. I came here, my friends, to urge you to remember to pray for one another. In the places where you gather to worship, that is in your churches, find friends with whom you can hold hands and pray together. Reach out to them and ask if there is need for them to meet so that you can pray for each other's needs. It is necessary to pray. The Bible says you should pray without ceasing. And in the book of Matthew 13:25, the Bible says, "And while men slept, the enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat." It is when we slumber that the enemy is able to plant the unwanted weeds or plants in our lives. And of course, they will grow and manifest. And now it will be very difficult to uproot them. We will have to let them grow together with us until the final day. And therefore, it is necessary to always remember to pray for one another. You see, if we were together to sing, it's okay. Singing attracts very many people, because music is a form of transport. So when we gather together to sing godly music, we are able to attract very many people to the presence of God. What about in your place of privacy? Let's learn to pray for each other.